Hey guys, welcome back to Tequila. My name is Abby and today we are going to be doing the Mexico Botanica haul. Though it's more like a spiritual haul because there is not really, well, I was in Tulum and there is not really a Botanica over there. They have some spiritual shops and there's some spiritual things in like different places, but they don't have a Botanica necessarily in Tulum. I didn't find one. I know that there's some a little higher up, like if you're in Mexico City, you'll definitely find some stuff. And if you're in like the other side, like so in Tijuana, there's some, again, it's like mixed into other things. So yeah, so I really wanted to find candles and I couldn't find candles except for the one that you will see in my vlog that I actually burnt over there, which is the Guadalupe candle. And that one I had bought, it was in this little grocery store type supermarket. It's a small type grocery store, and it was like a bodega basically, and it was really cute. And bodegas usually carry candles, but I didn't end up finding it anywhere else except for that specific one, which I thought was interesting. And they had a couple of ones, and so I ended up whatchamacallit, I ended up buying that one there and burning it just for protection and stuff while I was there. And I was doing a lot of spiritual work, but it was more on, it was not like a lot of candle magic. I mean, we're in Cancer season anyway, so it wasn't a lot of candle burning, but that was the only candle I burnt over there. We burned some sage, so we did some air stuff, relevant to air stuff, but for the most part, it was different. We did a lot of like giving water to the ancestors, giving to the orishas as well, tequila offerings as well, lots of different things basically, and you guys will see the behind the scenes of that, especially for the ritual part in my Mexico vlog, my Mexico spiritual, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's gonna be the spiritual retreat vlog, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of really cool pieces which I want to share. And yeah, so I guess I'll start with all the fun, like all of this I am gonna end up using on some spiritual level, so it's basically stuff that I got, and then some of it just might be like cute extra stuff. Now the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is this guy. It is because if you saw my LA travel blog, you know that I showed this one, and I actually wanted to get it while I was there, but it ended up converting to $79 in US, and so I didn't get it because I was like, okay, it's a little bit expensive, and I want to see if I can find maybe a different design or a different one. I really love this one. That was really pretty, and it will just sit so beautifully on the altar space. It's just really, really beautiful. So I was like, okay, maybe I can find a different one, or like the same one but a little bit less expensive. And so I kind of held back, and I'm glad that I did, because I found it at the airport and I couldn't find it anywhere else in Tulum. I found it at the airport for $40. It ended up converting to USD to $40, so I actually got pretty lucky with this one, and I'm glad that I found it, because now I get to just, you know, do a lot of things. And it has tequila in it. It is made in Mexico, and I believe there's only a certain amount of quantities that are made of this. This is supposed to be like a kind of a limited edition type of thing. There's only a certain amount that are made. They actually re-released, I believe, and then they have a different version, like a different edition of it with a different design, but I still like this design better than the other one, so that's why I got this one, and I'm just really excited because it's so pretty. So yeah, so that's one of the things I got. Let me put it back in this, whatever this thing is called, because goodness knows I'm clumsy. Y'all should know by now that I'm clumsy as hell. So put it back in there so it could be all nice and snug in this little thing, little pouch, little thing. Okay, I'll put this over here because we gotta open everything else now. I guess we'll go through the bags because I have a bunch of like bags and stuff. It was nice going into different shops and buying different things. Oh my god, this is like one of my favorite things. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this one of my stories, but this is going to be for ritual work and also for ancestor work as well, because you can do a lot of calling in ancestors when it comes to sound, because they love sounds. Specifically indigenous ancestors, they just love sounds. So I'm definitely going to be doing some ancestor work with that. And you could do it for sound healing too, like if you're doing a Reiki session and stuff. And I know that some people do Reiki differently, so to each their own. But I would definitely use that one doing a Reiki section, especially if I'm doing Kemetic Reiki, because that's one of the things they teach us in Kemetic Reiki, to use different sounds, especially different instruments that are part of different cultures, especially ours, drums being one of them. The next thing I got, which Mexico's pretty famous for, and obviously, and you shouldn't be surprised that I got this, is Copal. It smells so good. So this is Copal, and this is like Mexico's frankincense. Like, it's that popular. They like burn it outside of restaurants and stuff, and you'll see that also in my vlog. But they burn it out like everywhere. It's a very traditional incense to just burn. The resin to burn is just, it's really nice. It's really light. And it just cleanses so well. It's just such a really great scent. I had to burn one when I came back to my apartment, because I was just like, I haven't been here in a while. It's a little stagnant in here. Let's get things flowing again. So I burnt some. I got 2 of them, just because, you know, you gotta stock up. I'm not gonna be in Mexico again for like another, like a year. That's if I don't steal Bay for a vacation, because we stayed at the cutest hotel. Oh my god, it was so cute. I was just like, where's Bay? I want to see Bay. And then I also got it in without the stick. Basically, I got it in resin form, just because I wanted it to have just a little bit. I like to blend these. Like, I specifically get these types because I blend it with other different resins and herbs as well, to make my own little blends, especially if I'm trying to cleanse in a different way. So I'll have like an ancestor blend, I'll have a love blend, I'll have different chakra blends. Like, I'll just start, I'm serious, I'll just start making my own different blends. And I have a couple of recipes that I follow that I've created like for a while now, so I use this specifically for that. Also, the Copal that you're gonna get in the United States is not gonna be as higher quality as the one that you're gonna get in Mexico, because obviously Mexico, they just have a ton. And the next thing I got is Mira, which you know, you might know as Mirth. And I got a little baggie just because, first of all, it was 50 Mexican pesos, which ends up being like, I don't know, like $1 or $2 or something. It was like not expensive. And this is another thing that I'm gonna blend with some other things, but also the Mirth that you get in Mexico is not gonna be the same in the States. So I wanted to get some stuff that they specifically get from the land, just to like work with it. Now, talking about, actually, I'll talk about this one first. Isn't this the cutest thing? Look at this little cute little bag. It's so cute. So this is from La Llorona, and this was a really cool shop. They had a lot of really cool jewelry, and I actually bought a labradorite ring, which is right here. And it's really, really pretty. I love the vibe of it. When I put it on, I was like, oh, we're gonna be friends. So I really love it. It's a really nice design. It's really pretty. And they have a lot of crystals in that land. Obsidian is probably one of their better known, like their go-to crystal that they always usually have. But they also import stuff from other countries, which I think is so cool. But they import it specifically from a lot of these, I want to say Central America, South America. So like a lot of the Spanish community. I don't want to say Hispanic, or there's so many different versions of being Spanish all over once you go down. So I don't want to say like say it the wrong way, but basically this one specifically came from Brazil. So I got these 2 amethyst clusters, which is a pretty decent size. It's really nice. And these came from Brazil. I'm like in love with them. These were like $7 each. Like, it was not even, and I got this at El Jardín de Cristales, which translates to the Garden of Crystals. And this is in Central Tulum. They have a really cute shop. That's also where I bought the Copal as well, which was a decent price. And everything in there, they have like some really cool pieces. Some pieces really expensive, but a good amount of pieces were actually really good. So I got me these two because I saw them like that inexpensively. I was like, this would be literally $20-$35 if not more in the States. So I was like, yes. And it comes from Brazil. And it has just a really light vibe to it, and I just noticed how it really depends where the crystal's coming from. It definitely carries the vibration of the land. I already cleansed this with the Copal while I was there, and it was just a very beautiful vibe to them. Like, I just felt really light, third eye on fleek. Like, it was just really light, and it reminds me of the vibe of Tulum, because like when you're in Mexico, there's this lightness to it. And I think I'm gonna make a video separately of my spiritual experiences in Mexico, because I've been talking about it for a while, as far as like Mexico's been calling me for a while, and I'm not really surprised. There's a lot of stuff that happens. I had a lot of spiritual experiences. I had a lot of nature spirits come to me. There was a lot of dream work, you guys, a lot of dream work. But it was just like a very beautiful experience. So I'll probably make a separate like Mexico spiritual experience video, probably, and just share some of the experiences that we had. Literally spirit animals for days. Like, it was just like, it was everywhere. It was a lot. Now, just to, I guess, mention the last crystal one that I got. This is an obsidian blade. I'm sorry. This is an obsidian blade. I got this at the ruins because we went to the Mayan ruins, the last Mayan city in Tulum, and it was really beautiful just walking around. Oh my god. I also pulled some cards if you want to see it. It's in my Instagram. You'll see it again also on my vlog when I finished editing it. I pulled some cards from the land as messages from the land as well when I was there, because I wanted, there was just a lightness to it, and there was a lot of things that I was getting from the land. It was just like, whoa, I feel so lighthearted. It was a very, we're gonna talk about it in a separate video. I'm gonna have to make it, but I did get this there. It's really, really pretty, and I was really mad because at the airport, the lady that was doing the what's it called, like checking the bags when you put it through the machine, she like dropped it and she broke it, so I had to crazy glue it back, but it still looks fine. So I bought this actually because I wanted to put it in my Sekhmet altar, because she loves blades, any type of weapons that you put in there, especially crystal weapons. She loves blades, because she is the water, she's the goddess of war, she's a war goddess. Like I always say, she will kill you or she will heal you, because she's also the goddess of healing. It doesn't make sense. So I bought this specifically to pull in her altar, so I'm going to cleanse it. And it's funny because I have another obsidian blade on her altar as well. But, you know. So I bought it specifically for that, and it's just like a really pretty design, and the handle's really pretty, but they were giving me such a hard time at the airport. I was so mad. And then she broke it. Like, she literally dropped it, and I'm just like, you can literally ask Leslie, who is the owner of the CEO of Holistic City Life, because we were there together, and my face was just like, and she looked at me, she's like, I know, and I'm like, what just happened? Like, I was furious. I was like, what? I got it over there. It's like so special to me. I got it at the ruins. Like, it was just so precious, and she just dropped it, and it just, but I fixed it. So it's okay. The other thing I got, this one I got at the airport. It was like a 3 for $15, but the reason I got it is because of the little skull shot. Do you see it? Do you see the skull? You should see the skull. Do you see it now? But I got, so 2 of them are for me and Bae, because she loves skulls. She has this huge connection with death, and I got this for Santa Muerte, the extra one, which was really cute. So I was like, ooh, this is gonna be for like special, when I'm doing like specific spells, or like, and I need to do like an offering or petition. I can put some tequila in here really quick, do a shot, because she like loves stuff like this, so that's why I got it for her. Also, hilariously, in Tulum, you're gonna see it in my vlog, there wasn't a lot, like a huge Santa Muerte presence. I found her in some shops, but not a lot of them, and it was like very like odd to me. But then at the same time, the area Tulum is like they have like different spiritual practices. When you go a little bit higher up, when you hit Playa del Carmen, I was told that there actually is the Church of Santa Muerte is there. I didn't get to go because we were doing a whole bunch of other stuff. But the next time I go, I'm probably going to end up going because I know who I'm going to end up going with. And they're a huge Santa Muerte practitioner. So I already know that it's probably going to end up happening there. If that's the location we go to, whatever. But, so I was kind of actually surprised that I didn't see as much of it, and it was definitely interesting. I think in the area, the central Tulum and everything, they were just trying to sell more of the Mayan artwork, handcrafted stuff, not as much as Santa Muerte. So I don't know if they have like a really big practice in Tulum for Santa Muerte. I didn't notice it, and I didn't see it either. Some people did mention her though, that I noticed in some of the shops. It's just that she wasn't as present in some of the shops, which was interesting to me. That's all I'm going to say on that note. But continuing on with this haul, because this video's not done. Now, I'm not going to leave Tulum without, or leave Mexico without getting one of these. I mean, obviously, it would kind of be ridiculous if you don't get a dream catcher. And I've been kind of waiting to get, like, the perfect dream catcher that I feel like reflects me and what I would like a dream catcher to be. Now, I am Native American, specifically Taino, and so I connect a lot with Native American spirits. They come to me a lot. I work with them quite often. I work with a lot of indigenous spirits, actually. But specifically when it comes to this type of... I just always wanted it to be really authentic. I wanted to get it in the country where they make it regularly, where it's something that is crafted by hands, like it's not like mass produced. Like there was no other one that really looked like this, which is why I got it. Like there's different designs to them, like everything is just made with like a different vibe, and it just felt really nice when I held it. So I was just like, I'm gonna get it. So this one actually has seashells, which are so pretty, and then it also has the feathers, and the design is really, or like it's just beautiful. The wood is just really beautiful, and then it has the little strings, so it's just so pretty. Oh my god. So now I do a lot of dream work, so I don't know how much work I'm going to do with the dream catcher, because we'll see. But for the most part, I like to kind of remember all of my dreams, including the bad ones. I want to know, I trained myself to remember all of my dreams. I know, I like my best friend, he's always like, you know, nobody remembers all of the dreams. I remember like about 90% of my dreams since I was little, because my mom, in my family, we do a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean like obnoxiously a lot of dream work. Like to this day, my sister is like predicting deaths and stuff. And people, like she's dreamt that people have died and people then died. Like it's like that's it. Like we have been taught in my family to really take our dreams very seriously, really connect to our dreams, talk about our dreams, look at the symbolism in our dreams, like dissect it. Like it's a heavy practice in my family. So I like to know all of it. So I don't know if I want to work with it in the way that everybody else does. We'll see. But yeah. That's what I will say for now. Now, one of the other pieces that I got that I'm so excited about, because I literally was talking to Bay about it literally right before I left to Mexico. I was like, oh my god, we need to do more head work. What's this guy? And I know you're gonna be like, Abby, it's just a skull and it's small. No. No, that's not what it is. So yes, it is a skull. It's really pretty. It has a really great design, blah, 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 blah. But the cool thing about this one is that it opens. Yes. And the way that I'm going to use this, for head work specifically, because you could do head work with different things. If you have a small skull, you can literally just, and there's another one that I'm going to show you that you can do something it's similar. But if you have a small skull or a skull, you can do different types of head work. When it comes to, this is the thing, it's up to you whether you want to do head work to control other people. I personally do head work to control myself, and if I am asked to do head work for that person, for themselves, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to sit here and be like trying to do domination spells on people. I mean, I could, but I don't care enough about anybody else at this point in time to be doing that. So I'm not going to do that. But head work is a very powerful practice to do when you're trying to do, it's part of the domination spells, but when you're trying to change somebody's mind, remove a behavior, when you're trying to do some, obviously some mind controlling stuff, like if you're trying to remove a negative habit, if you're trying to add a habit, if you're trying to make some, it's just basically you trying to control. But that's just a jits. That's a jits. So the way that I really like the way this one was set up, because usually you put up the petition underneath, but this one you could just put inside of the head, and it's really nice because you can put herbs in there as well. It's just, you can clean it out, cleanse it out, and then reuse it. It's just such a great one. I was just like, when I came back, Bae was like, you should have got me one. I'm like, I mean, we could use this one, but when I go back to Mexico, I'll definitely go back to that shop. But this one I found in Centro Tulum. You can also put a candle right on top of it and burn it through. So it's just a very beautiful one, and it's good enough, like small, so you could travel with it if you're like doing some work while you're traveling and stuff. Is a really good size. I just fell in love when I saw it. Now, one of the things that I got as a gift, which you're gonna see in my vlog video, is this little one, which is cute. Which is, me and Leslie actually found it. We were like shopping for like different things to put in the gift bags, and this is one of the ones we found. And it's funny that I ended up with this one. It's cute. And this one you could do the same thing with. You could put a little candle right there, and you could stick the petition right here. I know it's like perfect hole, but you could literally put the candle right there. You could put the candle on the side, but this one you could do like really quick head work. You could do it with any type of skull. It's really nice, a really nice size to do like mini work, quick work, because this one would take a little bit longer to burn, but this one is just like quick. So it's really nice when you're trying to, you know, change some things. Because, you know, people say people never change, and then some witches be out here putting spells on other people, and then all of a sudden change is had. And sometimes, you know, people decide to change themselves. Like, there's levels to it, but I like doing a lot of head work. I do a lot of head work. All of my air placements will definitely have me doing a lot of head work. But I do a lot of head work on myself. I work with a lot with Santa Marta, specifically for that, for controlling. But controlling myself, I don't do a lot of other people controlling, because I just don't care. Anyway, so continuing on. Now this is gonna be just like cute stuff that I bought, mainly because I do use these when I'm like wrapping my hair, when I'm making products, when I'm doing some spiritual work or whatever. But I got a couple of different cute, really cute things. This bandana, which is really nice, and this one, which is really pretty. I was just like, okay, well, this is cute, this is quick, and I could just pull it back. And then I got these two, which is really cute. Look at it. It just turns into the what's it called? Y'all know what bird I'm talking about. I don't even need to say it, but yeah, I can't remember the name right now, but y'all know what it is. And it's really cute because I was like, oh, it's rainbow. I'll finally have something rainbow for Pride, because I still don't have anything rainbow for Pride for next year, and I just thought it would just look so cute. And like fun and festive and all the things. And then I got two scarves, which I can use as shawls. I use these type of scarves because they're so long. Like I can use it as a dress. I can do 5 bajillion things with these. But I got two of them. And this one you're gonna see in the videos as well, in the vlog. But this one is really pretty. It's like this yellow, black, orange design, and it's just like super pretty. I love getting scarves like this. You guys know that when I went to Grenada, if you saw that vlog, I bought like this is similar to this kind of style, like the tie-dye ish type of style. print over there, and I just wore it all the time. But I also got this green one, which was just so pretty. Look at it. And you can even like get one of these and use it in like a small table. Like if you have a small working table where you do your spell work, you can put it right on top of it just to do the design. Like there's so much stuff that you can do with this. Like it's just endless possibilities. So that is going to be my Mexico Botanica haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a little bit about how I'm going to be using some of the things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to do the empties video. I'm going to do, there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to do. Also, just so you guys are mentally prepared for August, I will be in Morocco and in Spain for Tatiana Morales. If you follow her on IG, is Tatiana Tarot, for her spiritual retreat in Morocco. But I have a layover in Spain for 2 days, so I'll be there for 2 days. But I will be there for at the end of August for like a whole, what is it, 11 days or something, which I'm so excited about because I'm going to the motherland. I am Moroccan. I have a lot in my ancestry, but I am Moroccan. I love that I'm Moroccan as well. I can't wait to go back to, well, I'm hitting 2 motherlands in like one trip. So Spain, and then I'm gonna be in Morocco. So I'm gonna be in Marrakesh. I'm really excited. I literally just been joking that I think I'm just gonna pack underwear because I just want to buy all of the different things. I want all the colors, especially blue. I just keep seeing myself in a blue one. I don't know why, but it's just like I just see it and I'm just like, yes. So I can't wait for all the colors and everything. But I'm definitely going to be gone for that week. I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to get to upload. That's going to be at the end of August though, so this is like early prep. You know I'm a Capricorn, but this is early prep. So stay tuned for that. There's also going to be the eclipse video coming up, but it's going to be in my Patreon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And make sure you check out my Patreon for sure, because there's going to be a lot of behind the scenes, especially now that I'm back from Mexico. Because I started and then I jetted to Mexico and it's just like whoop. But there's going to be way more content on there, and then when we hit 15 Patreons, we're going to start doing the weekly meditations, and it's going to be very intense healing. I'm really excited about that, so definitely check it out, and don't forget to subscribe as well. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.